What up, guys? Sorry I haven't been posting videos. I've been trying to complete this deck for you guys for the deck profile. As you can see, it's Narukami. And it's the blood. Bandwagoner. Yeah, I know. So basically, what I'm gonna do is show you the deck and maybe show you a battle later. So run 4 heals. Nothing really explained right there. I'll also explain the reason why I had the cards in here. So, 4 heals, pretty self-explanatory. 3 mischievous girl, and 3 old dragon mage. I run 6 draw to get hand, kind of thing, because nowadays you're playing Platina Ezel, you're going to get screwed up pretty bad if you can't hit those, get enough hand, or get to those perfect cards fast. So basically I have these to get to those perfect cards fast, and otherwise than that, because they're only 5k, they turn into a 10k sometimes if you have the blood out, but other than that, it's just perfect card drop fuel. So 6 draws. Now I'm running 4 Malevolent Digen. 4 of him because of his effect. I could get Kaiser Vermilion, just a normal one, to with the limit break 16 alone. So it's pretty good for cross-ride, anti-cross-ride purposes. Then I'm running 4 Spark Kid Draco Kid. Why? Because he's cute. It's the only reason why. So 6 draws, put in some more pressure. Grade 1s, I believe I'm running 15. Yeah, I'm running 15 grade 1s. Because you really need boosters in this entire deck. And to be honest, I can honestly give a flying shit about grade 2s. I don't really care about them. If I can get boosters, the game's good as done. So I'm running 3 and 4 8Ks. Red River. Behind the blood, he turns into a 21. And blood turns into 21. So very useful. It's making him hit magical numbers, so why not? 4 of him. 3 Photon Wyvern. He turns into a 10k, and to be honest, this is probably the easiest 10k you could probably have. Besides, there's probably one other one that's extremely easy to pull off. But this is probably the easiest 10k I know of to get that 10. Your opponent just has to have that 3 damage. Turns into 10. And basically, late game, your opponent's screwed. I'm running 2 Dragon Monk Genkaku. Why Genkaku? Because people try to stall you. If you're playing Narukami, they're going to figure you're playing the blood, and they're just going to stall the living hell out of you on 4 damage. So, you ride the blood, Genkaku, effect, turns into a 5 damage, then you use blood's effect, blood gains 5,000 and crit. So 2 of him for easier purposes for limit break. I'm running 2 Desert Gunner Raylan. This guy is completely awesome, I have to say. He's actually put me out of really tough spots. To like, if I'm pushing for game and if I'm out of counterblast, but I know they have a intercept, 2 intercepts. You place this, it takes out one of them. So 2 of him, very useful actually, and I enjoy him. And then 4 perfect guards. Sorry about that. Phone vibrate. Signed perfect guard. Don't ask who. My mom got that sign. But 4 perfect guards. Basically just for defense. And because of that stupid cross ride for Dimension Police, cross rides me And perfect cards may end up becoming very hard to use if you're playing Dimension Police. But other than that, on to grade 2s. I'm running 2 Thunderstorm Dragoon because he's only a 10k, no effect whatsoever. So why have him in the grade 2s I do have? I have 1 Desert Gunner. Same thing about the grade 1. He is amazing for late game if you're trying to push. He's still 9k, but that 9k can end up hitting for magic numbers if you throw in him, put an 8k behind him. He's hitting magic. 18 plus. Basically forcing your opponent to dropping a 10 if they have a cross ride. So one of him. For Garuda. With Garuda in this deck, you're running counterblast heavy, so you need 4 damage on flippers. So because of the 4 damage on flippers, you can pull off Vermilion's effect twice, sometimes 3 times if you get really lucky. Like with heals and this, my friend's actually been able to pull off Vermilion to Blood, my team partner. He's been able to pull off Vermilion and Vermilion to Blood 4 times in one game. It was nuts. But I don't know how he does it, but he told me to run 4, so I'm running 4. And then I'm running 4 Dusties because I love Dusties. He turns into a 12k, and he is the heavy hitter for rear guard of this deck. So just 4 of them. And if you don't know his effect, he gains plus 3,000 if I have a Vanguard of Vermilion, which is basically self-explanatory. Grade 3s, Vermilion deck, so running 4 Vermilion, 2 SP. Love them. I love this deck on how it runs. Like, even if you don't get the blood, both of their effects are basically the exact same. It's just the blood gains 1 crit. So even if you're stuck on normal Vermilion, you can still push really hard for game because they both have the exact same effect almost. And 3 the blood. 3, I wouldn't run 4. 4 is kind of too much, should I say? Because basically, if I'm running this 3, I can get him, use him, get him. And normally, if I get starting hand Vermilion or Vermilion the Blood, I'm throwing the blood back and keeping Vermilion in my hand, which is kind of smart, I guess. But 3 of those guys. I want to say sorry for not posting that much lately. I'm going to be getting back into it soon. I've been actually just trying to fix things with my old teammates. So we got almost everything completed. I ain't like fixed. So I don't want to bore you guys anymore, I guess. So like, subscribe, comment. If there's any video you do want to see, or like deck profile besides Mega Colony, please, for the love of God, not Mega Colony, because I don't have Mega Colony anymore. I threw them away. Well, more like sold them. Grand Blue, I could do a Grand Blue deck profile. It will have proxies because I can't get my hands on any of the Grand Blue cards I actually need because everybody's looking for them. But I'll see what I can do with you guys, and if you want any battles, I can pull them off. Most likely, I have almost every deck on me, and most of them are completed. So, thank you for watching, and bye.